Well, everybody, I'm really trying to hold it together. But I was just like thinking about how bad my morning has been. I woke up and the coffee pot did not work. Not funny. How can I figure out what is wrong without a cup of coffee? So I've like got this other coffee pot, the one that Jules gave me, that is like completely just messing up. I made a pot of coffee and I don't think I rinsed the coffee pot out. So I was like, like I'm trying to poison myself. So finally, after working this extreme, I don't know, like, worse, be this, like, theoretical math problem. I said, the 1 cup coffee maker, I'll use that. And I actually got a cup of coffee. It's that Cuisinart that's not 1 cup, whatever that company's name that starts with a K is. I'm really not into these things. All I wanted was a cup of coffee. And I need more. I really do. So, I'm sitting here. I can't keep my eyes off it. It's like, I'll show you because it looks like, it's like, this is where coffee pots go to die. Now, what are the odds, though, that I'm going to just pick up that 1999 coffee pot and throw it away? Oh, no, I don't think that will happen. I think I'll have to take it apart to see what's wrong. I'm going to try not to. I'm going to actually try just to, like, whenever I throw appliances or something away, I cut off the cords. I just think it's a good indication. Won't work. So don't take this home because I don't know what's wrong with it. So see, what have I been up to? Trying to make a cup of coffee. Let's see. When I got back, it took me several days to try to rest and get myself back on my feet. And then, let's see, on Friday of that week, I was like, still catching up. I'm not sure. That might have been when I bought that. I bought some Jessie Girl eyeliner, which I'm still trying to use. I am just too... I'm an extremely shaky person. So it's pretty interesting. It's like straight. And I do it like touch. Boo-boo. But no. And I have to, I mean, as far as it, I agree with MaryEllen. It is really, I mean, it just glides on, but it's, if you don't shake and, So, let's see. So then Friday night, Susie decided that it was actually getting close to 40. The high 40s. I think it was 42. And she decided we should have a pre-fall party. And so we set outside for it, and we had a barbecue and they lit the fire pit up. And remember when I said I was not going to eat any more s'mores? I lied. But I don't know. I haven't seen these. Have you seen the big giant marshmallows? They're like Memo Jumbo. Well, we had those. I had some more. And I got to tell you, I still liked it. And I thought I was over s'mores. No. Give me some more s'mores. Oh, but I am getting excited. I don't know if you... I guess I'm going to call the local Dairy Queen because I'm hoping that it is their pumpkin pie blizzard time. I don't know if you've had one of the Dairy Queen's pumpkin pie blizzards, but oh, they are just wonderful. And at the end, they put in pieces of crust. You know, oh, they're so good. And I don't know what they do to them. It must be like 50-year-old crust or something because it stays crunchy. And then Saturday, Julie was having her big black belt party, so I went to that. And I went early, so I ended up staying forever. And then Sunday, I had said that I would. A friend of ours literally moved out of her place so it could be remodeled. And she was moving back in, and she literally was a woman on the verge. Okay, she might have gone over the deep end. So I said I would go over and do the electronics, the cable and the TV and the phone and the internet and the computers and the stereo system, the surround sound, just those things. And I got them all done except for the one little hiccup. It's like, do you know your internet password? And she went, no. Do I have one? I said, yeah. So she had to call them up and find out what her internet password. I think it's funny when people do. It's like, oh, I have one. It's like, yeah. But I got it all done. So I was getting tired, I thought, and I ended up with a kidney infection. It's not a big deal. I get them, unfortunately, more often than I would like. But I'm sure the getting dehydrated did not help. But no stones, knock wood. I have been plagued. I was going to say blessed. Plagued with kidney stones most of my life. Don't know why. I actually went through a study to try to figure out why. So now I need to catch up, like always, on my comments and my watching everybody's video. I thought I'd done it, but then, yeah, I didn't. I'm back to zero again. You know, and like, I don't have a lot of viewers compared to people with, thousands and thousands and thousands. I don't know how they do it. Like, I just don't know. Well, I have to get started. I will show you what the problem is as to why I need to get started. So here's the mess I have. That's the coffee pot that died. That's the coffee pot that's acting weird. And I might have not even washed it after the last time I made coffee. But that was my saving grace. Still can't remember the K coffee. Well, anyway. Oh, and it goes on. Like, there's this, because I'm sewing. And I have to put all that away. But I have to leave the ironing board out. Put all that away. Do one pot. And unload and reload the dishwasher. I mean, it's just... And I'm sewing. So even the living room. There's the apron. No, this is the apron I'm making. This is I call it the pig material for Anita. So I'm making an apron. And I'm crocheting. I just have, I don't know what to do. I should just go back to bed, is what I should do. But instead, I'm going to figure out something. I'm going to unload the dishwasher to begin with. And take my hair down. My head is itching. I think I slept with my hair this way. Okay. I gotta go. Well, it's coming along. I need lunch. I'm gonna eat one of those bistro Santa Fe style. I love this. Gives you chicken, cheese, corn, and a really cool kind of just ranch dressing, but it's got like a little bit of chipotle in it. And I really just love these because they're just like really good salads. So I'm gonna eat this because I'm starving, as you can tell. I'm tearing into it. Yum. I forgot to even give you little chips. I love to eat salads, but I get too busy and too lazy, and I just love this. And they're like $2.75 or something at Walmart, and they are really, really good. Every one I've ever tried. That was an easy fix. It's the pump's just gone. I'm washing the little carafe, because glass carafes often break, so I tend to buy like 5-cup coffee makers. So I got the big one ready to go, and no, I didn't wash it. I got so mad at it, I just threw it on the stool. The 1 cup, which by the way, I really like Carrick or something, but it's not, it's the Cuisinart. Who is this that they had one? Oh, Colleen, Miss Cavalier. And, you know, I've had, this is my 3rd cup, and you just have to figure out how much water to use. So 4 ounces wasn't good enough. 6 was 6 ounces is what I figured out I like. Doesn't make that. I mean, but the more room I have in the cup, better. Because so I have a whole stack of papers to do. I'm not going to sew today. Have I told you the latest new thing? I am like strung out on butterscotch. I found, I think it was at Safeway, some guy, you know, those cookies I buy that are just, you know, cut them up and put them on a thing. Butterscotch cookies. Instead of chocolate chip, they were butterscotch. They were so good. And I bought butterscotch pudding, and it was so good. Oh, before I forget, I'd like to thank you for leaving your condolences for Joe. It totally touched him. I have tried to read his email twice, but I can't stop crying. It just immediately tears me up. It's, you know, one of the things that's nice about YouTube is that we're never alone. If you need to reach out, you can find somebody. If you know, join in, leave comments, you know, belong to a community, and not necessarily just one. You can watch, I mean, lots of communities. And, you know, reach out if you need help. He was so touched, and I was so touched. So I cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. I don't ever want anyone to feel like they're alone going through anything. I just don't think it's right. You know what I mean. So I am not quite feeling as well as I thought I was. So, but I did get the dishwasher unloaded, reloaded, got the coffee pot scrubbed out. I'm washing my coffee container because I wash it by hand. And I'm washing the carafe, and I put the coffee pot without the cord cut out. in a little baggie and I'll throw it away. I need to take my recycle out, but guess what? They didn't pick up the recycle. We'd all like to know why, since we don't know why. They're not sure why. I love it when you call somebody and say, why didn't you pick up the recycle? They go, we don't know. So, you know, I'm sure everybody will have heard about this by the time this goes up. But if you have a Samsung 7, run. Do not walk to the to wherever you bought it and ask for a Samsung 6 or something. Not the 7. You know, I don't know why this surprises people. Oh, for those of you that don't know, they're catching on fire. But you know, like if you do like Snapchat or even talk on your phone for a long time, it can get hot. They keep trying to put computers, you know, in phones, but there are no cooling systems. So that's why I'm like quite happy with my Galaxy S4, is that I'm fine. Even though Snapchat won't let me use what they call the lenses. The lenses are when you get to do the cool faces. The filters are like the time or the temperature or where you are. Those are... I sent them an email. They go, yeah, we know. It's like, oh, well, I'm so glad you know. So what are you going to do about it, Bruce? I literally wrote him back. I said, well, if you're aware of it, what are your plans? I mean, is this just a no-go now? I've become obsolete because I'm not, at this moment in time, going to buy a new phone when I don't need one. I really just don't like this. You know, but if you have a Samsung 7, which I love Samsungs, I would only buy a Samsung. I am not an iPhone freak. I'm not really a big Apple consumer. I love my iPad, and that's about it. I believe the cost, even for being, you know, make them in the United States if you're going to charge that much money, Apple. Because they're talking that they will be making the first Mac Pro or something in the United States soon. It's like, well, cool. The iPhone I have dropped, unless you want to go buy a giant OtterBox. I have an OtterBox for my iPad, but with grandchildren, I think that's a good idea. For my phone, I have dropped it several times and not broke the glass, knock wood. I shouldn't have said that. Oh no. And my daughter, you know, drops them, and she has to carry insurance on her phone. It's just so bad. Well, anyway, I love you guys. I hope that, you know, I don't think I'm going anywhere. I never know. I think I'm going to be getting back to my normal life. I've got to, because I've got to start sewing and making stuff. I mean, Christmas doesn't seem that close, but when you're making stuff, it's getting closer and closer. It's like the comet that's going to destroy the world. It's getting closer and closer. So I have to get with it. Well, I hope you guys have all been fine. I love you guys. Give me thumbs up. And everybody take care. Bye.